A very good morning to all of you. Let us start the analysis of Bull Mock Cat 22. Okay, give me a review of this paper. What do you think about all the three sections? Quantitative aptitude, DIAR and English. Okay, let us start the paper. Question number 3. A question based on clocks. What is the answer for this question? Any problem in this? These are not powers. Rather, these terms are, as in first is 31, 67, 143. That is a mixed fraction. Second will be 9, 3 by 13 and so on. Any problem in this? If you don't have any problem, I'll move further. Okay, thank you, Gaurav. Let us move further. Please respond quickly. Question number 4. You have done a similar question in previous mocks. The same concept. Any problem in this question? Very good. Okay, let us move. Question number 6. Yes, actually, 6th question was easy. Any problem in this question? Question number 6. Good. I think paper was very easy according to you. Okay, let us move. Question number 7. A good question based on probability. Any problem in this question? Yes, Gaurav, I will. Please write question number. Whenever you are writing explain, please write the question number as well. So let us start the 7th question. For a lucky draw during a sale, customers had to choose a set of 7 numbers from 1 to 15, both inclusive. For the draw, 15 ping pong balls with one distinct number each from 1 to 15 were placed in the box. 7 ping pong balls were drawn from the box with replacement. What do you mean by with replacement? You are choosing a ball, you are noting the outcome, then you are putting it back into the box. What is the probability that the largest number appearing on any of the ball drawn was 9? It means you are choosing a ball 9 times. So 7 times, sorry. What is probability formula? Probability is number of favorable cases divided by number of total possible outcomes. Since replacement is allowed, first ball can be chosen in 15 ways, second can be chosen in 15 ways and so on up to 15 ways. So it comes out to be 15 raised to power 7. But what is a favorable case? That the largest number appearing on any of the balls drawn was 9. The largest number should be 9. It means we cannot choose any number starting from 10 to 15. This range is not allowed here because the maximum should be 9 always. Okay, so first ball can be any one out of first 9 numbers, I mean 1 to 9. Second ball can take any number from 1 to 9. So, is this the answer? No, actually not. See, it is saying the largest number should be 9. It means 9 should appear in at least one outcome. So, we will subtract all those cases where 9 is not appearing anytime. So, these many cases are, it means what are we talking about? We are talking about the cases where the maximum number is 8. And that can be done in 8 raised to power 7 ways. That's why 4th option. This is the answer. Is it okay, Gaurav? Suppose a question were that the number appearing is at most 15, then the answer should be this 9 by 15 whole raised to power 7. But it is saying the largest number should be 9. That's why we are subtracting 8 raised to power 7. So let us move further. A good question on geometry coordinate. Dhirendra, we are not considering number 9 ball. 9 should come at least one time. It can come on any 2 outcomes or 3 outcomes and so on. Yeah, any problem in this question number 11? Please write explain in the chat box. Okay, Anirudh, a line with slope 1. What do you mean by slope? What do you mean by slope? That is tan theta, where theta is the angle made by the line in anti-clockwise direction with x-axis. So it is saying that there is a line PR with a slope of 1. It means tan theta. If I take this angle as theta, because this is the x-axis, the horizontal line you can see. So theta will be 45 degree in this case. So this is this parabola. The equation of this parabola is y is equal to x square. This is x square. Y is equal to x square. That is the parabola equation. Now what is asked here? If PQ is equal to QR, then the y-intercept of PR is closest to. We want to find the y-intercept of line PR. Do we have an equation consisting of y-intercept? Yes, we do have. The line equation is y is equal to mx plus c. M stands for slope and c stands for y-intercept. So, what is the thing? Since slope is given as 1, so we are left with y is equal to x plus c. That is the line's equation. Are you getting me? You should know the meaning of slope and equation of line to solve this question. Are you getting me or not? All of you? Okay. So what is the question asked actually? It is asked that the y-intercept of PR. Y-intercept of PR is this thing. We want to calculate this thing. This is called y-intercept. The line is intersecting y-axis. We want to find the length of the y-intercept. Okay. We'll draw the perpendicular now. Let this equation, this point is S and this point is say T and say this is W. And this is origin. We want to find WO. Now this is given that PQ is equal to QR. This is mentioned in the question. So if I take triangle PQS and triangle PRT, as you can see they both are similar triangle. By angle, angle, angle. So they are similar. If they are similar, of course the ratio between the sides should be maintained always, as PQ is equal to QR. So we can say that PQ upon PR should be equal to half. Similarly, we can say QS upon RT and this is equal to PS upon PT. Are you getting me, all of you? So if I take coordinates of R, since it is lying on a parabola, let its coordinates are SS square. What do you mean by coordinates? The first thing represent abscissa and the second thing represent ordinate. So we can say that this length is S and this length is S square. Are you getting me or not? S and S square. That is the meaning of a coordinates of a point. So Now if we take PQS and PRT triangle and we apply similarity, of course the length of QS will be S square by 2 and length of PS will be S by 2. Is it okay? Now if I take point Q and I find the coordinates of Q, obviously y coordinate we can write S square by 2 as the perpendicular length is S square by 2. But we don't know x coordinate as this point also lying on parabola, and the equation is y is equal to x square. And we now know the y ordinate. So it will be S square by 2 is equal to x square. So x comes out to be S by root 2. So coordinates are S by root 2. What do you mean by abscissa? I mean x or x coordinate of any point, that is this length. Yes, of course, Rishi, it should be minus in this case. But no need of this because we are considering only length. That's why. Is it okay, Rishi? Clear? Now you can apply Pythagoras on triangle PRT and you can solve it. I'm leaving the question here only. Then you will be able to find S value. Is it okay? It was a huge calculation actually. If you are not comfortable in basic coordinate, you should avoid these kind of questions. Otherwise, from last 2 years, you can see many questions based on coordinate geometry. You should be comfortable in distance formula, section formula, equation of lines, slopes, etc. Is it okay? Should I move further? Okay, let us move. Question number 12. Any problem in this? What was the catch, Rishi? What was the catch in this question? Actually, if I take the biggest circle, that is the in circle of the triangle. That is the in circle. So, equilateral triangle is given and the height is 27 centimeter. 3 balls are placed in a right circular equilateral cone. Since we are taking a section of that cone and sphere, so I'll get an equilateral triangle containing 3 circles. Both these questions are similar now. Now the height of the equilateral triangle is given as 27. What is height formula? That is root 3a by 2 if a is the side of the equilateral triangle. From here you can calculate a's value. So it comes out to be 54 by root 3. Are you getting me or not? Okay. Now what is the volume of the cone that is not occupied by 3 balls? We want to find the wastage percentage, wastage area here. So we can take the area of the cone, the volume of the cone, and we will subtract the volume of 3 spheres. What is volume of the cone? That will be 1 by 3 pi r square h minus 4 pi r square plus 4 pi r1 square plus 4 pi r2 square. Actually, this is the thing asked. Now, as we know, the biggest circle is the in circle for the triangle. We can talk about in radius here. What is the in radius formula for equilateral triangle? This is side upon 2 root 3. That is in radius formula. What is circumradius formula? That is side upon root 3. Sorry. I'm so sorry. It should be yes. It should be 4 by 3 pi r cube. I have written area by mistake. Yes. Thank you so much, Rishi. Okay. Now you can calculate the radius of every circle. Then by finding the radius, we will subtract the volume. Is it okay? For example, if I find the radius of this circle, or sphere, it will be side, which was 54 by root 3 into 2 root 3, which comes out to be 9. So this is 9. Similarly, see, this is 18 now. This 18 is removed from the complete height. Now, if I take this circle is the in circle for the smallest triangle. So we will apply the same logic on the second circle. Then we will apply the same logic on the third circle. Is it okay? Should I move further? Clear? Okay. Next. Question number 13. Obviously avoidable question. It was difficult. Yes, any problem in this question, please write explain in the chat box if you want me to explain this question. Rishi, I don't have any trick because there is fourth option, none of these. I have to solve this question. See. The question was, there is a set S where terms are 2 raised to power minus 1. Then we have 2 raised to power square root. So I'm writing this as 0.5. Then we have 4. It means 2 square. Then 2 raised to power 3.5 and so on up to. And the last term is given as 2 raised to power 248. There is one more set. And the powers are given as 2 raised to power minus half. Then 2 raised to power 1.25. Then 2 cube. And so on up to 2 raised to power 248. What is the question asked? What is the sum of all the terms in S intersection T? It means we are looking for the common terms. Now you can see the powers in S. If I take S, you can see the powers. Powers are minus 1, 0.5, 2, 3.5 and so on up to. And the last term is 248. So what is the criteria here? Actually, this is an AP. This is an AP with the first term minus 1. And what is the common difference here? Common difference is 1.5. Are you getting me, guys? Yes or no? Okay. So these are the terms. So I can say for S that every term is kind of this thing, 1.5k. If I take k as 0, I'll get minus 1. That is a type first for S. Now if I take T, the powers are minus half, I mean minus 0.5, then we have 1.25, then we have 3 and so on up to 248. Here the common difference is what? Common difference is 1.75. So I can write minus 0.5 plus 1.75k. So we want to find the common terms here. How can we find common terms here? I'll take the least common multiple of this and this, 1.5 and 1.75, which comes out to be 10.5. Are you getting this point? Because that was a catch in this question. I'll take a smaller example. Otherwise, if we write down first few terms, we will see what is the first common term. First common term is 6.5 in both these series. It will be 6.5. And after that, we will add least common multiple of 1.75 and 1.5. Are you getting me? What is the least common multiple of 1.5 and 1.75? You can apply least common multiple of fractions here. What is least common multiple of fractions? I'll write this as 15 by 10, 175 by 100. Least common multiple of fraction will be least common multiple of numerator divided by least common HCF of denominator. So it comes out to be 10.5. Yes, Rishi. So what will be the common term? The very first term is 2 raised to power 6.5. The second will be 6.5 plus 10.5, which comes out to be 17. The next term will be 27.5 and so on up to, and the last term is 2 raised to power 248. We want to take sum of this. Now this is a GP, as you can see. Now you can apply the formula A into R raised to power n minus 1 upon R minus 1. Of course you know A, of course you know R, that is common ratio, but we don't have any idea about n. But by applying AP's nth term formula, you can find out the number of terms. As you can see, yes Gagan? Yes. Okay, now how to calculate n here? See the powers are 6.5, 17, 27.5, 248. Now this is an AP. How to calculate number of terms in an AP? That is last term minus first term divided by common difference plus 1. So we will take it as 248 minus 6.5 divided by 10.5 plus 1. That will be the number of terms here. Is it okay now? Now it was huge calculation. You should avoid these kind of questions in paper. Okay. Next. Question number 14 was average, medium level question. I'll not say this was difficult. It was a simple Pythagoras application. Yeah, any problem in this question? Please write explain for question number 14. Yes, Abhishek. Have you read the statement? It is saying that Tom the cat begins at T. A cat is sitting here, and the mouse Jerry, it is sitting at J. They both start running toward the point C, and Tom is catching Jerry at point C. The speeds are given. Tom is running at the speed of 5 meters per second. Jerry is running at 3 meters per second. The question is the time in second that it takes Tom to catch Jerry is closest to. So, if I take JC, JC is the distance covered by Jerry in the required time. Let the required time be T seconds. After T seconds, we are meeting at point C. So, what is this distance? It will be 3T. Distance is equal to speed into time. That is the formula I am using here. It will be what? It will be 5T with the same logic. Since J was the middle point, it is 15. It is 15. And this 15 is given. Now, if HE is equal to JE, this angle has to be 45 degree. This angle is 45 degree. This angle should be the remaining straight line angle, 180 degree minus 45 degree, 135 degree. Actually, we want to find a triangle where all the sides are either in constant or in T, and it is advisable to apply any formula in that triangle. For example, if I talk about CJT triangle, I know three sides, they are 5T, 3T and 15, and I know one angle, that is 135 degree. You can apply cosine formula. What is cosine formula now? If I talk about in this case, it will be cos 135 degree is equal to 15 square plus 3T square minus 15 into 3T divided by, sorry, it was 2 into 15 into 3T. It should be 5T square. As we know that cos 135 degree is cos 180 minus 45, that is in second quadrant. So we can say this is minus cos 45 degree. So you can equate them, you will get the value of T. That is one way. We can apply one more method here. I can drop a perpendicular. You will get the same equation. You can apply Pythagoras here. Now if I take triangle CT square, if I want to calculate, let this point be M. CT square will be CM square plus MT square. You can apply Pythagoras now. Is it okay? All of you? Clear? Okay. Let us move further. Now question number 16, very easy question it was. No need to calculate anything. Since we need the shaded region only, I'll take any point from the shaded region. As the easiest point is 0, 0. As you can see 0, 0 in the shaded region. I'll put 0, 0 in every option. If it is satisfying both these equations, then that will be the answer in this case. Is it okay? We will not try to find equations. As you can see, first line is always same in any option. Only we can break our question from this. As this is the intersection of two lines, obviously second option cannot be the answer because there is a word or. But it should be intersection of two lines. That's why we will use and here. Second option straightway is ruled out. So we are left with first, third and fourth. You can put 0, 0 in this case. If you put 0, 0 in third option, in the second part, obviously this is not true. Now you can take one more point in the shaded region only and we can crack this question. Whenever you have a question on coordinate geometry where the shaded region equation is asked, that is the best technique to do this, if you have options with you. But now onwards in CAD, you will have subjective type question as well, where you will write answer only. Then you should know the concept. Then we will write the equation as the points are mentioned here. And we will take the intersection. Is it okay, all of you? Yes, yes. I know it's cumbersome, but obviously you should be ready for these changes. Gagan, I don't remember which is the answer. Either it will be first option or the fourth option, of course. It is fourth option, Hardik. Okay. Gagan, any confusion in this? Still you are left with any confusion? Should I bypass this question now? If options were not. Okay, Gagan. See, you can see these points. First of all, I'll write the equation for this line. A line is passing through 2.01 and minus 10. What is the 2-point formula for a line? 2-point equation form. This will be y minus y1. If I take this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. By solving this, you will get the equation of the first line, which comes out to be y minus x is equal to 1. As you can see, we are using this equation here. Similarly, you can write the equation of the second line by using these points, and it comes out to be y is equal to minus 3 by 2 x minus 3. You have got two equations here. Now, how to write the inequality thing? As this region is asked, see, either we will use this thing or we will use this thing. Okay, only these two inequality we can use here. Now you can take any point from the region. As I am taking 0, 0, I am putting 0, 0 in these two inequality. Of course, this inequality is not satisfying 0, 0. That's why this cannot be the answer. I'll take y minus x less than equal to 1. Similarly, I can take one more point 0, 0 from the equation. Either I will have this thing or I will have this thing. Again, I'll put in the option in the equation. Suppose I'm putting 0, 0 here. If I put 0 here, the first line will give you 0 less than equal to -3, which is never so. That's why I'll go with this line. Is it okay, Gagan? I hope you are comfortable in writing lines equation. Okay. You should be aware of intercept form, point intercept form, slope point form, 2-point form of a line. And how can we find slope? Slope will either be tangent of theta minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of y, we can say, and any other thing. If the point is passing through 2.61 y1 and x2 y2, what will be slope formula? It will be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Now you should know these kind of things. Okay. Any problem in this set? That was just calculation. Yeah, any problem in this? Is it okay? Only the calculation is required in this case, and of course there is a good news that basic calculator is allowed, so I think this question will become easy in that case. Is it okay? Okay, let us move. What about question number 29? Any problem in this? Yes, Anirudh, I will. See, when the first, third, fifth and so on terms are added up to and including the last term, the sum is 320. When the first, fourth, seventh and so on terms are added up to last term and including the last term, the sum is 224 in this case. Okay, we are talking about an AP and we are taking two subsequences, subseries. The first term is T1, the second term is T3, then T5, of course next will be T7 and so on. Including the last term, the sum will be 320, that is given in this case. Now, if we take the second subsequence, that is T1, T4, T7 and so on up to TL, this is given as 224. Okay. Now what is the thing given here? What is the question asked? What is the sum of the whole sequence? Now we have a formula that how to calculate sum of an AP. Please give me the formula containing the last term. What is the formula for sum of an AP? Please make it fast. Yes, this is number of terms divided by 2 into first term plus last term. Now again we have done a similar question that was 2 raised to power minus 0.5. The similar logic I am applying here. You can see the subscript here, that is 1, 3, 5, 7. It means every time we are calculating T2k plus 1. And here we are calculating 1, 4, 7, so on up to. Every time we are calculating T3k plus 1. So what will be the common term in this case? We'll take the LCM of this thing. That is a very common question. Find the number of common terms in an AP. It will be TCK plus 1. That will be the common term. Now this is mentioned that the last term is including in both these cases. If last term is included in both these cases, we can say that number of terms, if I take as n, I can say that T6k plus 1 for any k will be the last term, because that is present in both these cases. Is it okay? Clear? So I'm taking the last term to be T6k plus 1. t 6k plus 1. Is it okay, all of you? Now we will calculate the number of terms here. 1, 3, 5, 7, that is in AP. How to calculate number of terms in an AP? Again, last term minus first term divided by common difference plus 1. So it will be 6k plus 1 minus 1 upon 2 plus 1, which comes out to be 3k plus 1. It means number of terms are here 3k plus 1, and it will be what? 6k plus 1 minus 1 upon, what is the common difference in this case? This. So it comes out to be 2k plus 1. So these many terms are here in both these equations. Are you getting me? Is it okay? Now you can apply sum of term formula. What is sum of term formula that you gave me? That was, if I take the very first thing, first series, it will be number of terms divided by 2, first term plus last term common divided by 2. Sorry, it is given as 320. One more thing, for this I'll write here, it will be 2k plus 1 divided by 2 into a plus l is equal to, this is given as 224. By solving this, you will get the value of k. You can divide these two things. Then you will have a number of terms. You will get the value for a plus l as well. By using those values, you can calculate the sum of the whole sequence, where the number of terms are 6k plus 1. Is it okay, all of you? Should I move further? That was a good question. Now question number 30th. Actually figure was not given, so I have copied a figure from the solution only, because that was a question of visualization. By writing only I can explain this question. Of course, that is a question of visualization. Any problem in this question? Anyone? Isaac and Gagan. See, what is the thing given? The triangular faces of a square based pyramid are inclined at 60 degrees to the base. Find the height of the pyramid if its surface area is 300 meters square. First of all, make a figure. Here I'm naming them, let it be A, C. What is the square base here? That is AFEC. AFEC. That is the square base. On this square base, a pyramid is formed. It means a point A is taken into the space, and exactly above the middle point of the square, and all the boundary of the square is joined to A. This is how the pyramid is formed. So let this point be T, because A is already used. So this is a pyramid shape. Now what is the thing given? The triangular faces of a square based pyramid are inclined at 60 degrees to the base. Now its surface area is given. Now what do you mean by surface area of any figure? It means the area of the outer surfaces. So in this we have 4 surfaces, and they are 1 square, which is used in the base, plus how many triangles? 4 triangles. Each triangle is formed on the edge of the square. So how can we calculate square area? That is side square. So I'm considering the side to be 2x. So it will become 2x whole square. Are you getting me or not, all of you? Okay. I'm considering this side to be 2x. Now, what is triangle area? Triangle area will be half into base into height. So basically we want to calculate base and height. As you can see, base will be 2 always, 2x always, and we will multiply the whole thing by 4, because we have 4 similar triangles here. Now we are interested in finding height. of this triangle. Which triangle I am talking about? This triangle. Now time to use that 60-degree thing that is mentioned in the question. What is the base of this triangle? It will be 2x. Okay. Now what was the thing given? It was given that the 60-degree is the angle between the triangle and the square base. So if I take this triangle, let me use another color. If I take this triangle ABC, if I take this triangle, basically I have joined C, the center of the square, to the top of the pyramid, that is A in this case. Yes, this is 60-degree here. Abhimanyu, this is 60-degree. This is 90-degree because that is a perpendicular line. So the left angle is of 30-degree. So since C is the center of the square, if you are taking a square of side 2x and you are taking center, of course this line will be x. That is mentioned here. CB is x. Now you have a triangle with 90-degree. This will be 30-degree. This will be 60-degree. And before opposite to 30-degree you have angle x. See, this is 30-degree now. This is 60-degree. Whenever you have 30, 60, 90 triangle, what is the ratio of the sides? That is 1 is to root 3 is to 2. So if this is x, it will be root 3x, it will be 2x. So what is AC? That is x root 3. What is AB in this case? It will be 2x. It will be 2x in this case. Is it okay, all of you? So same is the height. Half into base into height. You can equate this as 300. You will get the value of x. Now you can see x is not the answer in this case. What is question asked? Find the height of the pyramid. Height of the pyramid I am taking as x root 3. So whatever be the value of x, you will multiply this by root 3. Then you will get the answer. Is it okay? Yes. Sibashish, answer is x root 3. Still any problem in this question? It was a good visualization question. In last year CAT, in many slots we had approximately 1 or 2 questions on this logic. Okay. Okay, Isaac. Question number 35. Any problem in this? Easy it was. A good question made on clocks. A good usage of geometry here. Question number 35. Any problem? Yes, see Gagan. At some time between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, the triangle determined by the minute hand and the hour hand is an isosceles triangle. It means this triangle is isosceles, where these two sides are same. That is mentioned in the figure only. If the two equal angles in this triangle are each twice as large as the third angle, it means if I take third angle to be x, other two angles will be 2x, 2x. Of course, in a triangle, this is always true. So from here, I can calculate the value of x, which comes out to be 36 degree. So angles will be 36 degree, 72 degree, 72 degree. Now what is the question? If the two equal angles in this triangle are each twice as large as the third angle, what is the time? We want to calculate the time here. Then of course you have taken this angle. This angle is 72 degree. So this is a plain question that after 9 o'clock, as you can see, the options all are 9 hours some minutes. So after 9 o'clock, at what time angle will be of 72 degree? Now this is a plain question. We have a direct formula to calculate time in clock. No need to apply any logic. If you have a plain question on clock, theta will always be equal to 30h minus 11 by 2m, where h stands for hour N stand for minutes and theta stand for angle. So what is the angle here? 72 degree. What is the hour here? 9, because the time is 9 something. And we want to calculate minute. By solving this, you will get the value of M. Is it okay, all of you? Gagan? Clear? Okay. Let us move. 36th question. I think this question was easy. Any problem in this? Anirudh. Okay. First of all, you will see the first thing, a by c plus a by b plus 1 upon b by a plus b by c plus 1 is equal to 11. If you solve it, c will be cancelled. So the thing left with, I'm taking the result only. The thing will be a is equal to 11b. By solving this, you will get this. Anirudh and Isaac. Are you getting me? So if I take the inequality, it will become 13b plus c less than equal to 40. See the question, a, b, c are positive integers and we want to take ordered triplet. Ordered triplet means order will matter here. So we are just writing the equations, the values. Obviously b and c, they both are positive integers, so b can, the least value of b can be 1 or 2 or 3 and so on up to. But we cannot exceed 3. Why so? Because if I take b as 4, it will be 13 into 4, which is 52. So you are adding c, which was a positive integer, to 52. It will never be less than 40 or equal to 40. So the maximum value of b can be 3 here. So if I take b as 1, it will become 13 plus c less than equal to 40. It will give you that will be 27. So c can take any value from 1 to 27. Is it okay? Similarly, if I take b as 2, it will become c less than equal to 40 minus 26. What is 40 minus 26? 14. So c can take any value from 1 to 14. Once again, okay. Once again, I'm taking the same inequality. First of all, are you comfortable in this? A is equal to 11b, Gagan. So if I put a is equal to 11b, I'll be left with this equation. 13b plus c less than equal to 40. Then I said b can be the least value of b can be 1 and the maximum value of b can be 3. Is it okay, Gagan? So if I put a 1 here, it will give you 13 into 1, which comes out to be 13, less than equal to 40. So c can be 40 minus 13, which will be 27 in this case. So c can take any value which is less than equal to 27. Since only positive integers are allowed, that's why c can take any value from 1 to 27. So corresponding to b is a value which was 1 in this case, c can take any value from 1 to 27. Similarly, if we take b as 2, c can take any value from 1 to 14. Is it okay, Gagan, now? Similarly, if we take b as 3, c can be 40 only. Sorry, c can be 1 only. These many values are possible, so answer will be 27 plus 14 plus 1. Correspondingly, but no need to calculate a, that is of course 11b. So no need, no usage of a here actually. So these many things are possible. Okay, let us move. Question number 44th. Okay, Hardik, my pleasure. Question number 44th. Yes, any problem in question number 44? According to me, this was an easy question, but I don't know why many students have left this question. Please write explain. I don't understand yes or no. Okay. Okay, Abhishek Saloni. See, we are talking about a population of a city. You can see the percentage here. Here we have 25%, 25%, 10%, 50%, 50%. What is 25%? That is 1 by 4. What is 10%? That is 1 by 10. Then we have 50%, that is 1 by 2. So I'll take a number to be the total population of the city, which is a multiple of 4, 10 and 2 to avoid the fractions. So I'm taking the total population to be 40. You could take 400, 4000, anything. Let the total population be 40. We are talking about some political parties, A, B, C, D. Okay. And one thing more, there are persons who are not committed to any party. Let there be some star. And we are talking about male, female. And I am talking about the total as well. So this was the information given in this case. Okay, let us see. So I'm considering the total population to be 40. The population of a city vote for one among 4 political parties will go line by line, A, B, C and D. 25% of the voters are committed to party B. What is 25% of 40? That is 10. It means there are 10 persons in party B. They are committed to B. 25% to party C. 10% to party D. 10% of the total voters fluctuate. That is the star category. So it comes out to be, the total should be 40 in this case. So it will become what? It will become 10 plus 10 plus 4 plus 4, which is 28 in this case. So we are left with the balance that comes out to be 12. Is it okay? Is it okay? Gagan, if I take 100, I have to solve some decimals. Actually, I am avoiding this. You could take that. As you can see, 1 by 4. You could take 100 as well. You could take 1, 10x, 10x. You could take anything. Is it okay? So, let us move. Till here we are done. 50% of the voters are female. It means 20 are female, 20 are males in total. Of the voters who fluctuate, half are female. Of the voters who fluctuate, half are female. So remaining half must be male. Party B does not have any committed female voter. B does not have any committed female voter. While party C does not have any committed male voter. So I'm putting a 0 here. Of course, the total should be 10. So I'm balancing. Okay, if all the voters except those who fluctuate cast their votes, what percent of the male votes will be won by party A? Okay, if all the voters except those who fluctuate, anything else we are left with? And we are left with one line. 50% of the voters committed to party B are male. Committed to party D, 50% are male. It means here should be 2, here should be 2. Now you can take the total of this column. You can subtract the total from 20. So which comes out to be 6 in this case, 6 in this case. Now the table is formed. Now you can calculate anything. What is the question here? What percent of the male voters votes will be won by party A? Party A, it should be 6 by 20 in this case. So that is the answer in this case. Is it okay? All of you? So let us move. Next, again, Calculation only. Any problem in this set? Since basic calculator is allowed, that's why I'll say now this is no longer a difficult question. Is it okay? Clear? All of you, please confirm if you are okay with this set. Now, can you hear me? Please confirm. Actually, Amit is unable to hear me. Rishi, see, you have a paper on 29th of November, so lots of time. You can practice. Yes. Okay, since nobody is asking this set, I'm leaving this set, and that was the last set of this paper because AR was very, very easy. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Okay, thank you so much, Anirudh. See, in the last year, Hardik. Yes, Abhimanyu, you can. Hardik, actually last year AR was very difficult. Quant was very, very medium level. That was easy come medium level, and verbal was moderate. That was the criteria of the paper. DI AR was difficult. So since they have only 2 paper to make, so I can say paper should be above average. Abhimanyu, yes, ordered triplet. Whenever you have this kind of word, ordered triplet or ordered pairs, what do you mean by this? Suppose one solution you are getting 1, 3, 5 for ABC, and one solution you are getting 3, 5, 1. If only triplets are asked, you will say only one, because order will not matter. But if ordered triplet is asked, you will say 2 is the answer, because order will matter in ordered triplets. Is it okay? Abhimanyu? Okay, thank you so much, guys. Have a good day.